Bah. Wook lamat jump scare. So anyways, I recently finished Final Fantasy XIV, literally today. Well, Dawntrail. So I was like, I might as well do this now, just get fresh thoughts on it. So, no, this may be a hot take. I might be going against the tide here. It's not very good. Listen, it's not as bad as people are saying it is. Like, it's not like game-breakingly bad. I saw a video that was like, how Dawntrail cured my 14 addiction, which is a really good video, by the way. There's some really good points. But I don't think it's that bad. If you like Final Fantasy, you'll still enjoy it. You'll still play it, which, you know, many people have. It's just not good for a few reasons. Before it was released, we were promised this like vacation, you know, maybe a chance for characters to interact with each other, characters we know interact with each other more, interact with you more, build upon them. Just have this vacation after this like world-ending event you've just postponed or just completely got rid of. But nope. You meet Wook lamat right off the bat, and she comes in, talks to you for like an hour, then asks you to devote like months to helping her rule her own kingdom. Square Enix really hoped you would like this character, because she has the most dialogue in this expansion of everyone, and the most screen time. If there is a cutscene, there is a very good chance you will be seeing Wook lamat there just... help me rule my kingdom. she's just annoying. She wouldn't be too bad if she wasn't the main focus. Like, she's not like... her character's not terrible, but because she's the main focus, it puts more light on her. So it puts more light on the fact that she's not good as a main character. She's weak. She has no like knowledge of her own region, like the regions. She is the daughter of like the king, but she knows nothing about her people. We don't know what age she is, so I guess you could put it down to like young and inexperienced. Because if I recall, you're never told what age she is. But she looks quite, like, well, it might just be her species, because she's quite big. So, like, she looks quite mature. But at the same time, she's still a princess, but that doesn't justify her knowing nothing. So, you go around for these different tribes, and, like, learn about them, learn about their ways, which is her gaining experience, which she should have already known if she's, you know, the one of the, like... contenders for the succession. She should have already known that. I'm pretty certain the rest of the contenders knew this. Her brothers, adopted brothers, etc. You get what I'm saying? Basically, your vacation gets completely scrapped for fetch quests and just traveling to these areas, which you don't do much in. Like, you go to so many areas, but you don't do much in them. In the past expansions, you were in these areas for quite a bit, but here it felt the only area you really spent a lot of time in was the very first area, the massive area, and then you just kind of hop from area to area. It's really strange, because I thought you would spend more time in each of them, but no. You go there, do a few fetch quests, help Wook lamat learn. That's it. Yeah, she's just not a good character. The worst part is, spoiler, but it's Dawntrail. Who the fuck's gonna care about spoilers for Dawntrail? In the very final fight, when you finally get like your moment against the final trial, guess who shows up? Guess what happens? A, you bravely defeat the boss yourself. 2, the boss starts to change their ways. 3, Wook lamat appears and forces the boss to change their ways, because the boss remembers them, because the boss is seen. But anyways, Wook lamat comes, just steals the spotlight as she's been doing this entire expansion, and that's it. That's the fight. It was a good fight up until that point. Then Wook lamat came in and was like, "No, there's screen time without me." I'm not a Wook lamat hater. Well, after the final trial I am. She was fine up until the final trial. Then I started to hate her. because she just steals every ounce of screen time your character or anyone else gets. The characters you know and love barely get any screen time. Estinian, who was in the trailer for Dawntrail, gets like no screen time. He probably gets some of the least screen time in the thing. So this vacation is just not a vacation anymore. It's you helping someone else be the main character of a story. Which is where they fucked it. If it was a genuine vacation and like you had the old characters people knew about interacting with each other and like learning about each other, having fun with each other, having fun with you, then it'd be enjoyable because these are characters you care about. But no, have lamat, have this fucking big nothing burger of a character who is just so has nothing going for her. The only thing she has going for is she asks you to help her. One of the strongest beings on a Ferris. That is the only thing she does right. She asks you to help her. Oh, and some of the missions are just like, to do the succession, which I assume you know what it is if you're watching this. You have to do these tasks, and each thing is given like I forget exactly, like 12 or 7 tasks. That just shows you how much I paid attention because I got bored. And the first task you do is rebuilding a fucking float. Because lamat believes that will solve a famine. And the worst part is it does. Because out of butt fucking nowhere, it just so happens is the float you're building, it restores fucking acres to the famined landscape, which she didn't know, by the way. That was pure butt fuck luck. That was pure butt fuck luck. But it worked for her. Because why not? Why would you learn from mistakes when they all work out for you, you know? It just, I hate lamat. Had she not appeared in the final trial, I might have had a different opinion. But just the fact it was like the climax, it was your moment. No lamat, just you and the boys. But no. lamat's like, you thought you were getting a cutscene without me? Oh. Another thing it does really well is it builds up some emotional baggage with the whole like shutting down the like endless city. And like Kryl gets parents. That's a nothing burger, because that nothing happens between them two. No emotional baggage, no nothing. lamat gets involved again and just completely derails the scene. Then Ernville meets his mother, but it's only her memories. Like he knows it's like her, but just her soul. Like it's not her body, not her, just her like memories. So then he could have had this really heavy thing about, do I shut her down? Do I want to go against her wishes and shut her down? But nope. It's just like, the heaviest it gets is him being like, how can I be happy when you're my mother? Which he barely like knew and met. But nope. There she goes. It was like 3 lines of dialogue for that heavy, like load-bearing emotional weight. And that was it. Out of all the expansions, Dawntrail carries like emotional baggage the worst. As I said, Kryl meets your parents. Do they have a moment together? Do they have this heartfelt moment of Kryl being like, oh, why did you abandon me? No. Instead, lamat makes you go and get ice cream. Because why the fuck wouldn't you? Then fucking Grahati, Grahati have deep for that shit. But anyways. But yeah, that's my cliff notes on the Dawntrail expansion. I'm looking for the post-Dawn. The post-quest look insane though. The Arcadium literally looks like the best part of it. And it's probably going to be the shortest part. But it's like, they actually do stuff for the concepts in the like MSQ from what I've seen. The whole when someone dies, you absorb their souls, which triggers the device on their head, which I forget what it's called. They give them a new form. That they're doing stuff for that in the Arcadium, and I'm hoping that's interesting. Plus, it looks like you just adopt a bunch of cats. Like, well, I forget what the cat people are called in FF14, but you get the point. I'm looking forward to post MSQ, but that's about it. So just my quick little cliff notes on the expansion there. See ya. And I wonder will my thoughts change when the next expansion comes out, but we'll see. Bye. Look at my jump scare. You fell for it, loser.